하는 거야. 아, 문을 열었지. 열었는데 눈앞에 경찰이 이제 있었던 거지.
Thank you, Army, for always supporting us. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because your support keeps this channel alive and allows us to bring you the latest, most intriguing, and most mysterious stories from the Korean entertainment world. Now get ready, because today's news will truly make your heart race. The night atmosphere in Seoul is usually calm, with the streetlights dancing softly in the cool autumn air. But that night turned unsettling when a major star, Jungkook, stepped out of a recording studio in an elite district and appeared unusually cautious. No one expected that his calm steps would turn into a sequence of mysterious events that left fans full of questions. It all started around 11 p.m. Korean time. A staff member was seen rushing toward the building's exit, seemingly checking the surroundings to ensure safety before signaling Jungkook to come out. But a fan's camera that happened to be nearby captured something more than just an ordinary night. A woman wearing a thick jacket stood alone at the corner of a narrow street, looking around while holding her phone. Her movements made many people uneasy. Who is this person? Why is she standing there at such an unusual hour? Was she waiting for someone or following someone? When Jungkook stepped out, he wore casual clothes, a dark cap, and a mask, his usual style to maintain privacy. But his hand movements, his gaze, and his steps seemed slightly different, faster, more focused, as if he sensed something strange around him. The staff member walking with him glanced toward the woman, as if to ensure she didn't approach, but the footage showed that the woman slowly followed from a distance, walking casually, yet moving closer, one careful step at a time. Was this just a coincidence? Or was this part of the increasingly troubling Sasaeng phenomenon in the Korean entertainment industry? More and more questions arose. Did Jungkook realize someone was following him? Why did the staff look unusually alert that night? Had someone been watching the area even before he came in and out? According to several witnesses, the woman had been seen in the same area multiple times over the past week. No one dared to approach or ask her anything because her presence seemed too suspicious. Some locals said they had seen her standing for long periods, watching every car that came in and out. The atmosphere grew more tense when Jungkook paused briefly, glanced behind him, then quickened his steps toward the car. His movements looked natural, but the footage showed he was checking his surroundings. A black van with dark tinted windows immediately opened the back door, and he got in quickly. But the incident didn't stop there. The woman who had been standing earlier suddenly walked faster, as if trying to approach the vehicle. This made fans wonder, was she trying to get a closer look? Was she attempting to take a secret photo? Or was there another reason yet to be revealed? The driver quickly closed the door and drove away. The woman stopped exactly where Jungkook had been standing earlier, staring at the departing vehicle. She stood still for several seconds before walking back into the dark alley. It was a scene that sent shivers down the spine. Many army who watched the footage were furious and worried. They urged security to be strengthened, especially since incidents like this have been happening more frequently. Some fans even said that Sasaeng behavior has grown bolder, not just seeking personal information, but following idols in real life. In the entertainment industry, privacy is the most precious treasure. Jungkook is known to be polite, kind, and respectful toward fans. But what happens when that kindness results in his personal space becoming more vulnerable? More questions filled the air. How long must idols deal with situations like this? Should there be stricter laws to protect them? And how did Jungkook feel after that night? Despite everything, Jungkook continued working the next day, as if nothing happened. But fans who pay attention could sense a slight change, an extra layer of caution in his demeanor. Local media attempted to get more information from the agency, but the answer was brief. We will ensure the safety of our artist and thank fans for their concern. There was no confirmation whether the person was truly a Sasaeng or just a coincidence. No further explanation. Everything remains blurry, mysterious, and filled with unanswered questions. But one thing is clear: the incident left a strong impression on anyone who saw the footage. The camera captured a moment that lasted just a few seconds but was enough to illustrate how vulnerable an idol can be in public spaces. Will this happen again? Will fans take stronger action to protect their idol? And most importantly, what will the agency do next? Until now, this topic continues to spark heated discussions among ARMY. Many hope Jungkook can continue his activities without fear, without the shadow of someone following him from afar. For now, all we can do is hope that the incident does not escalate into something more dangerous. But the mystery didn't end there. In the following days, more unusual sightings were reported around the same building. Several fans claimed they saw a shadowy figure standing near the alley late at night, wearing similar clothing to the woman from the previous incident. Was it the same person? Or was someone else now lurking in the same spot? The uncertainty only deepened the tension. Neighbors reported subtle changes in the atmosphere, cars slowing down near the entrance, unfamiliar faces appearing around the block, and individuals pretending to scroll on their phones while watching the building closely. One resident even mentioned hearing quiet footsteps in the alley around 2 a.m., as if someone was pacing back and forth waiting. Could all of this be connected? Or were people now becoming overly sensitive because of the viral footage? Meanwhile, inside the agency building, the security team was reportedly increased. Extra guards were placed near the back entrance. Cameras were checked more frequently. Could all of this be connected? Or were people now becoming overly sensitive because of the viral footage? Meanwhile, inside the agency building, the security team was reportedly increased. Extra guards were placed near the back entrance. Cameras were checked more frequently, and staff members were instructed to escort artists closely, even during short breaks or simple coffee runs. It was clear they were preparing for something. Busy or stressful? Was he referring to work or something else? Rumors then began to circulate. Some claimed the woman had been seen near the underground parking lot days before the incident. Others said she had been spotted around the studio weeks earlier, blending in with tourists. None of these claims could be verified, but the whispers spread quickly, fueling even more questions. If she truly had been watching for weeks, what was she waiting for? Why choose that particular night to step closer? And most importantly, what was her real intention? Army's concern only grew stronger. Many began organizing online threads to report suspicious behavior around artists. Some even volunteered to monitor public spaces, not to invade privacy, but to alert security if anything felt off. It became a collective effort to protect someone they cherished deeply. The agency remained silent, offering no updates. This silence only increased public speculation. Was the situation more serious than they admitted? Or were they trying to prevent panic? Whatever the truth was, one thing had become undeniable. That night changed everything. The once peaceful alley behind the studio suddenly became a symbol of fear, caution, and unanswered questions. Every flicker of movement, every unfamiliar silhouette, every late-night noise now carried a weight of suspicion. And somewhere in the midst of all this uncertainty, Jungkook continued to move forward quietly, cautiously, and under the watchful eyes of millions. Day by day, the tension only grew thicker. Every small sound near the studio felt suspicious. Every shadow seemed alive. Fans waited anxiously for any update, hoping the situation would finally calm down. Yet deep inside, one question lingered. Was the mysterious woman still out there, watching from somewhere unseen? And if she was, what would happen the next time Jungkook walked out into the night? Whispers spread quietly. Maybe this wasn't over yet. And somewhere in the darkness, a presence seemed to linger silent, patient, waiting for the moment Jungkook appeared again.